Well, you too, it's your Uncle Darius. I want to thank all my niece and nephew for watching. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're hearing me, and I really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to your uncle, leave a like, give you guys any recommendation, leave in the comment section. I get to it as soon as possible. What about I do right now? About react to the top 50 greatest American rock band by the Man in Me. We did the top 50 greatest British band. And I feel like that was the good list. Shout out to the Man in Me. I know he commented on the previous video, and hopefully he commented on this video as well. As for American band, I know this video is mainly for rock music, but I always feel like they should always also include hip hop, because I feel like there are a lot of hip hop groups, especially in America, that are just as important as a lot of these rock guys, like Run DMC, Public Enemy, NWA, A Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, Beastie Boys. That just sits off the top of my head. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. But hey, it is what it is. But let's check it out. I'm pretty sure this group will be a good list. Unless we blah blah blah. Let's check this list out. Oh, I forgot to say Wu-Tang Clan too. But yeah. An American band. That's a good band. Wow. I always thought they were from England. I don't know why I thought that, but I always thought they were from England. Wow, that's way too low. That's way too low. Blondie should be at the very least top 25. Come on, man. Debbie Harry got that charisma. She got the beauty, the charisma, the sexiness. And she's just, she's just a credible front woman. You know what I'm saying? But, and Blondie made some really good music, from punk rock, disco, new wave, and even reggae. But this is the Man in Me list. But I disagree with this one. Blondie should be, at the very least, in the top 25. Kansas is good, but they're not better than Blondie. We're done. You with Lewis in the News? Better than Blondie? They're good, but nah. It's nice. Another group that's too low in my opinion. They're the one who created the shock rock, they mixed it with the hard rock sound, and they were more theatrical with it. I said they made their music sound creepy and scary and everything, and they were really incredible. But hey. Honestly, that's the right spot for Toto. Waste of time. Another group I thought they were from England. I'm surprised I didn't put them on number 50. I would have put them at number 50 just for the hell of it. I have a love-hate relationship with Bon Jovi, because on one hand, they actually do make catchy music, like one day, dead or alive. But I feel like a lot of their music are just sappy, and they're just and they're just too safe, if that makes sense. They're still a good band though. No Barracuda? One to destroy my shredder. Whoa. Don't defect. Yes. You guys were right to include Weezer. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys made up for that. The Stooges though? The Stooges is way too low. That's the one group that created the one of the earliest punk rock group. I know a lot of people would say Velvet Underground. I disagree with that. But the Stooges, they really take it at the hard punk rock sound, and they just, jamming out to you. But it's funny, the Stooges sound is closer to Alice Cooper than they were to the Ramones and the Sex Pistols, if that makes sense. Another sappy band. They're good. Oh yeah, Foo Fighters. Tool? Don't get me wrong, I love Tool. You know what I'm saying? I think there are a really cool, what the type of metal? They're metal, but they're different. Like a symphonic metal or something. But I would not rank them over Blondie, over the Stooges, over Weezer. I'm not sure if I would rank them over Bon Jovi. But hey. They're still a good band though. They have great harmony and everything. I'm not sure if their music is rock or roll though. Like their music that's geared toward folk than rock. Rest in peace to David Crosby though. You know, I've never been a big fan of Nine Inch Nails, but they're a good group. Oh yeah, that was a great southern rock group. You know what I'm saying? Duane Allman is an incredible guitarist. May he rest in peace, and so does his brother. So is his brother Greg Allman. May the Allman brothers rest in peace. Megadeth, they're good. But I just feel like what's name? Dave Mustaine is come across as an asshole. But hey. With a pocket for the shell. Yeah, they're one who mixed rap with the heavy metal sound, the rap metal. Like he's a rapper. Zach is a rapper, but he not hip hop. He's still heavy metal, but they're still a good group. Oh yeah, catchy. I love the Cars, man. They're like the power pop new wave group. They really good. I dig them. You know, I said the debut album is just incredible to listen to. I love that. Is cool. All right. The Stroke is cool. I will rank them a little lower though. I still will put Blondie and the Stooges and Weezer over the Strokes, but they still good. I was gonna say Arcade Fire, but they from Canada, so. Chicago good, but I love them. They from Chicago. See, Green Day is really cool. They're catchy pop punk group and everything. I love American Idiot. Again, I still will rank Weezer, Blondie, and the Stooges over them, but hey. That would be top 20. Return. And it's the season. They're the one who mixed like the folky sound with the Beatles jangling sound, and had the girl group vocalists, and they're the one who create like just incredible music. That's why I personally feel Birds would actually be in the top 20, maybe even top 15. Soundgarden is really good. Rest in peace, but. Like, you know, he one of the best vocalists in the terms of grunge, but I'm not sure if I rank him so high, but hey. Tom Petty's cool. I think number 24 is a rock spot. CC Top is cool. I love him, you know, another great Texas rock type of group and everything. You know, and they're incredible. But I would have ranked them over. I don't think I would rank them over Tom Petty or the Byrds or the Stooges. But hey, I'm not feeling more than a feeling. They're an incredible group, but they only have one great album though. You know which was their debut album. And it's still incredible. You know what I'm saying? But for that reason, I wouldn't rank them like so high. But you know, like lists are subjective. Gotta stop stuttering. I love As a Chain. Aerosmith is top 10 greatest American group of all time. They're top 10. They're the one who had that really heavy blues rock group, you know, of the 70s. They make catchy music that you can ride along in your motorcycle too and everything. They're really incredible. Number 20 to me seemed like an insult, but this is his list, so. Wow! Linkin Park. Don't get me wrong, I actually do like Linkin Park. I think they're really good music, but come on. Would I put them even on my list? Would I even rank them? Or would I even put them over the Byrds, over Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, over ZZ Top even, or Kansas? Okay, maybe Kansas. But definitely not the Stooges. Definitely not the Blondie. Definitely not Weezer. Definitely not Green Day. Wow, I thought Green Day was too hot. I'm not sure if I would rank them over the Strokes. But this is his list. It's subjective. So this is just his opinion. But rest in peace. Red Hot Chili Pepper, that's the one group I just never got into. And it was just ironic because they're from California and so am I, but I just never really got into them. I wonder if you put REM on this group. That's another top 10 greatest group. In my personal opinion, this is my opinion, I would rank them on my personal top 10 group. They would have that really great heavy grunge sound with that mix it with the classic rock. And like they had so many great classic tunes like Alive, Black, Where Few Mirrors. Just their music is just incredible, man. They're in my top 10 personally. Yeah. You know what? I'll set that. I probably will rank Pixies like probably closer to the top 10, if not in the top 10. But you know what? I set that because I'm glad they got put Pixie on there. They're like one of the most influential groups like in the 90s. Even though their music were from the late 80s, you know what I'm saying? They're one who influenced like a lot of like alternative rock music that would be big in the 90s. If it wasn't for the Pixies, we wouldn't have guys like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and just so many others great bands out there. Ramones will be in my personal top 10. Punk. Wow, if the Pixies, Pearl Jam, Aerosmith, and the Ramones are not in the top 10, who the fuck is in the top 10? Ramones would definitely be in the top 10 for being one of the most influential groups, not only in America, but of all time. Think about it. Bands like Sex Pistols, The Damned, and all them, even in a group like the X out here from LA, they would not have their sound without the Ramones. That Ramones had that edgy punk sound that just they go straight to the point. You get what I'm saying? But hey. Okay, I was just wondering where they'll go pull REM. REM is cool. Number 14, I think that's the right spot. I'm not a big fan of Grateful Dead. That music's just too long and boring for me. Eagles, number 12. I'm sorry, girl. I know a lot of people love the Eagles and they are a great country rock group, but I should never be a big fan of them. Hotel California is a great song, by the way, but I would rank them a little lower, probably somewhere in the 20s, if not in the 30s. But then. Alright. Yes! I love Van Halen. You know, like one of the most influential heavy metal group of all time. As a matter of fact, without them, the 80s heavy metal, from glam metal to thrash metal, would not exist without Van Halen. You know what I'm saying? They made a catchy pop sound for the metal sound, but also they're still shred enough, you know, like to make it contain that hardcore sound. Like a lot of groups were heavily influenced by Van Halen. So you know what? I agree with them about being number 11. But let me see who's in the top 10. Leonard Skinner, they're cool. I know a lot of people love Leonard Skinner. You know, actually, okay, Steely Dan. I love Steely Dan. You know, I said Aja is one of the best albums. It's incredible. K Body Drill. They're really cool. So you know what? I don't have a problem with this. My buddy David loved Talking Heads. And I know my buddy David will be super happy to have Talking Heads at number 8. Would I put Talking Heads in my personal top 10? To tell you the truth, not really. But I know my buddy David will be happy with this. Guns N' Roses, okay, I can see that. We haven't seen Metallica yet. I love these guys. You know, like these guys were okay in the late '60s, where a lot of people were doing like psychedelic stuff. These guys were still doing like root rocks, the blues and the country and the swampy rock and everything. They were still making that catchy rock and roll music. You know what I'm saying? So I dig them. Yeah, okay. The bathroom. Metallica would be my personal top 5 greatest American band of all time. You know what I'm saying? They still had that car hitting rock, and their music is still great to this day. One of the most influential group of all time. A lot of people say they were one of the first punk rock band. I disagree. I actually would say they were the very first alternative rock band. I feel like that actually more broadened because I feel like Velvet Underground, they weren't just one pile. You know, I say they influenced punk rock, sure, but they also influenced other groups like Pink Floyd, The Doors, and even David Bowie. But hey, so let's see what top 3. Come on, baby, light my fire. Wow, Nirvana not number 1. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't put them in my number 1 too, but I actually did expect them to be number 1. But if they're not number 1, and Metallica not number 1, The Doors not number 1, who number 1? Okay, Beach Boys. Okay, that's the right choice. That's the right choice right there. They're one of the few groups that can handle the Beatles and everything. But I also feel like I know this is just rock group and this is just rock, so they're not going to include like other music for other genres. But I feel like they should also include like hip hop and R&B groups like Supreme, Temptation, Jackson 5, and just a lot of grown group. Maybe even the Village People. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but but that's just my opinion alone. But overall, it's still a good list. I think Linkin Park is definitely way too high. I think Weezer is too low. Blondie should have Linkin Park spot, if you ask me. If you put Linkin Park like number 46 or number 48, I believe, then they put Blondie at number 19. I honestly would not have too much problem with this list. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's list is different. What you guys think of this list? Let me know comment down below. If you like, subscribe to your uncle. You can check my previous list down here. Peace, love, and rock and roll.